Right, first one is bar graph shows you total investment of Jay and Ramesh in 6 schemes, and second one Jay's investment out of total investment. So in scheme M we have total 80,000. Out of 80,000 Jay's investment is 42%. So remaining 58%, come on, Ramesh. Okay, right. Scheme M offers simple interest at certain rate of interest. The difference between interest earned by Ramesh and Jay from scheme M after 4 years is 5,632. What is the rate of interest? Right, you are asked to calculate rate of interest. So whatever total investment we have in scheme M, that is given for some rate of interest, simple interest. And in 4 years, if your interest is 5632, you are asked to calculate rate of interest. Now, I don't want to calculate exact number here. Total investment in scheme M is how much? Come on, 80,000. Out of 80,000, 42% goes to Jay, remaining 58% goes to Ramesh. Now, on 42% we need to calculate some X%, and on 58% also we need to calculate same X%. Interest for 4 years is 5,632. Observe that number, that is 11 multiple. Yes, 5,632 is 11 multiple. Your initial principal is, come on, 80,000. Is that 11 multiple? Now, this is for how many years? Is this 11 multiple? Then your rate of interest must be 11 multiple. You are done. Fifth option, final answer. Clear? See, X% of 80,000 for 4 years is 11 multiple. This is not 11 multiple, this is not 11 multiple, so X must be 11 multiple. Right. See, yesterday there was a question, we made a mistake. I forgot one point. You are given A plus C plus D is equal to 70,000, I think, some number, and you are asked to calculate what is the value of A. In first point, they said A plus C and then A plus B. Second point, you are given A plus D, and third point, you are given ratio of A and B. A is to C or A is to B, whatever. Right. And we concluded saying 1 and 3 will give you answer, correct? Yes or no? 1 and 2 also will give you answer. We missed this point. When you know A plus C, A plus B, A plus D, sum of these values will be equal to 3A plus B plus C plus D. From this, if you subtract A plus B plus C plus D, are you getting? From this, if you subtract A plus B plus C plus D, then you will get 2A. If you know 2A value, can't we calculate A value? Yesterday we missed this point. Okay. ఎవరో ఒక అబ్బాయి వచ్చి చెప్పాడు, ఈ రెండింటి నుంచి కూడా వస్తుంది కదా అన్నాడు. ఉన్నాడా అబ్బాయి ఇవాళ క్లాస్లో? లేడు. ఐ మిస్ దిస్ పాయింట్. యాక్చువల్గా ఆ పిల్లాడు చెప్తేగా నేను చూడలా. సో ఈ పాయింట్ నాది కాదు, అబ్బాయిది. కమాన్. What is the respective ratio between total amount invested by J in scheme O and Q together and total investment invested by Ramesh in O and Q together? So this is total investments of Ramesh in 2 schemes and J in same 2 schemes, correct? Right. Scheme O and Q. Let's see, in scheme O, how many thousands we have? And Q? O and Q only, right? 80,000. Total? Tell me, total. 1,10,000. See, out of 1,10,000, some of money is J's amount and some is Ramesh amount, and you are asked to calculate ratio. So, number of parts of J and Ramesh should be factor of this number, right? Now, take your first option, 4:5. Total how many parts we have? Can you divide 1,10,000 into 9 parts? This cannot be your answer. Can you divide 1,10,000 into 5 parts? Yes, possible. Can you divide 1,10,000 into 11 parts? Possible. 8 parts? 3 parts? Answer should be either second or third. If there is only one such option like that, you are done with your answer. Okay? Yes? Right. Now as we have 2 options left, now my point is, I will tell you one more thing. Here if you observe second and third, in second option, J's amount is less. And in third option, J's amount is more. Okay? So I want to compare, is J getting more or less compared to Ramesh? Okay? But there is one more advantage with this particular question data, I will tell you that. Now, in O, J is getting what percent? And in Q? So, when J is getting 40%, remaining 60% goes to other guy. The ratio becomes 40% and 60%, 2:3 direct answer. Are you getting? Right. Suppose in place of 40, if we have 45, I am just talking about options. In second option, you know that J is getting less than Ramesh, and in third option, J is getting more than Ramesh. So, if your options are something like this, not 40, 40, 40 and some other number. So, in O, J is getting less, and in Q also J is getting less. So, on total also J should get less. So, answer second option. Followed? Right. Kakpote, the advantage here is both the values are 40%, 40%. So, on total also J is getting 40%, remaining 60% goes to Ramesh. So, ratio becomes 40 and 60. So, every equation cannot be this much simple, but logic based, just verify who is getting more, whether J or Ramesh. Next. If the scheme P offers compound interest compounded half yearly, remember this is half yearly, at 16% per annum, what would be the sum of interest earned by J and Ramesh from scheme P after 1 year? Scheme P, what is total investment in scheme P? 50,000. Okay. Now, what is rate of interest? 16% per annum compound interest compounded half yearly. See, if it is yearly basis, 16%, half yearly 8%. So, you know how to calculate compound interest for 2 years if it is compounded annually? Relative, x% plus x% plus x square by 100%, right? So, the same is applicable for compound interest compounding half yearly also. So, to calculate compound interest for 1 year at the rate of half yearly, if it is half yearly x%, for 1 year that should be x% plus x square by 100%. Now, what is yearly interest? 16%. Then half yearly? Then first half you will get 8 and second half also you will get 8 plus 8 square by 100, that is point, come on, 64. So, total it is 16.64%, correct? Yes, come on, right. So, if your principal is 100, then interest becomes 16.64. If your principal is 1 lakh, that means you are adding 3 zeros, then it becomes 16,640. But your principal is 50,000, which is half of the previous number. So, here also you should get 8,320. This is your interest. Understood? Come on, 144. The scheme O offers compound interest at 10% per annum. What is the difference of interest earned by Jay and Ramesh from scheme O after 2 years? Right. So, first of all, this is which scheme? Scheme O. Now, what is rate of interest? 10%. Compound interest compounded annually compound interest for 2 years at 10% per annum will be 20. Right. So Jay will get 21% of his principal. Ramesh will also get 21% of his own principal. Difference will be again equal to 21%. 21% of some number will be equal to 3 multiple and 7 multiple. Let's verify 3 multiplication. Is your first option 3 multiple? Second option? Come on. Third option? Fourth option? Fifth option? There is only one 3 multiple, you are done. So you don't have to even consider the data. Have we considered what exactly is Jay's investment in O and Ramesh investment in O? No. You know that the both will get 21% of their own principals. Difference will be equal to 21%, should be 3 multiple and 7 multiple. There is only one 3 multiple. Suppose if there are multiple 3 options. If there are multiple 3 options, then we will verify 7 multiple. Because answer should be 21% of some number. It has to be 3 multiple and 7 multiple. Right. Mr. Jayansh invested money in 2 schemes A and B offering compound interest at 8% per annum, 9% per annum respectively. If the total amount of interest occurred through the 2 schemes together in 2 years was 9,636.6 and the total amount of investment was 54,000. What was the amount invested in scheme B? So which concept is suitable for this? Reverse method or allegation? Okay, right. I'll tell you one more thing. Your total investment for 2 years is 9,636.6, correct? Right. Now, is that 9 multiple? Is your total investment interest for 2 years is 9 multiple? At least 3 multiple? Yes. Now, on second scheme, how much interest you will get? 9% per annum. This is for how many years? 2 years. See, for 2 years you know that x% plus x% plus x square by 100%. If x value is 9, you will get 9 plus 9 plus 0.81. That is 18.81. Are you getting? 18.81% of any stupid number will be 3 multiple. Because 18.81 is 9 multiple. Am I right? So, you know that one of the number is 3 multiple. Interest obtained from second scheme is 3 multiple. Basically it is 9 multiple, but I want to verify only 3 multiple. Okay. Now, to this you need to add some other interest. Finally, it becomes 9,636.6, which is a multiple of 3. Right hand side you have 3 multiple. On first part you are getting 3 multiple. So on second part also you should get 3 multiple. Yes or no? This is at the rate of 9% per annum and this is at the rate of 8% per annum. 8 is not a multiple of 3. So investment at the rate of investment which was invested at 8% per annum should be 3 multiple. Agreed or not? Right. Now look at this. 8% per annum is first scheme. 9% per annum is second scheme. What is your question about? What was the amount invested in scheme B? Right. Now, you know that your total investment is equal to 54,000, which is a 3 multiple. Which is a 3 multiple. On first part also your total investment should be 3 multiple. Then on second part also investment should be 3 multiple. Come on. Is this 3 multiple? Second one, third, fourth, fifth. There are 2 options. There are 2 options. Now you can verify it. Take one option, either 24,000 or 30,000, verify with that number. Okay. Instead of going for allegation or reverse method, you can start verifying using multiplication rule. Now, at the rate of 8% per annum, you will get 8 plus 8 plus 8 square by 100, that is 0.64. That means total interest obtained on first part is 16.64%. And at the rate of 9% per annum, you will get 9 plus 9 plus 9 square by 100, that is 0.81. That is 18.81%. Now, this is total interest obtained. Now, your question is about principal. Principal in second case, correct? B, investment B kada adigindi. Right. Now, let me take easy number, easy to calculate. So, let me take 30,000. The other value 24,000 because total investment is 54,000. Got it? Right. Now, 1881. I don't want to take 200. Are you okay? 1881 3 times. 18.81% of this number only, right? If you delete percentage symbol divided by 100 you have. So 2 zeros will cancel. And after decimal you have 0.81, that is 2 digits. Again 2 more digits, 2 more zeros will cancel. So finally you need to take 1881 how many times? 3 times. Come on. 3, 4, 56, 5,643. Is it okay? Right. Now on this particular thing, 16.64% of 24,000 by 100. If you delete percentage symbol, you have to divide number with 2 zeros. Right. And then you still have 16.64 into 240. Got it? How many digits are there? How many zeros are there? 1 0 and 1 digit both gets cancelled, still you will have 0.4. Apply last digit. 4 into 4 ends with 6. So after decimal you will have 0.6. Now what is your total interest? Is it ending with 0.6? Satisfying? Come on. Will you get answer? Right. Otherwise you can go for reverse multiplication, reverse method. See, why I don't prefer reverse method is interest obtained on first part is 16.64 and second part is 18.81. See, you have 4 digits here. Simplification takes time. Simplification takes time. If you want to try, you can try. Simplification takes a lot of time, hence I am going for multiplication rule and then verification. Right. Hope you can do all these questions. Come on, Q1, Q2s. Out of total 10 bulbs, 6 bulbs are working in order. One has to choose 2 bulbs, then what is the probability that all the 2 bulbs will be glowing? See, you need to calculate probability. Now, total how many bulbs are there? How many bulbs are there? 10. 10 bulbs are there. Out of 10, 6 are working and 4 are not working. So, you need to pick 2 bulbs out of 10 and both the 2 bulbs should be working. Working bulbs are only 6. So, you need to pick 2 bulbs from only 6. 6C2 by 10C2. 6 into 5, 30 by 10 into 9, 90. That is 1 by 3. Next. A box contains 10 white balls, 6 black balls. 2 balls are picked at random. What is the probability that they are of same color? So they both can be white and both can be black. So total how many balls we have? 16. We need to pick 2 balls. 16C2 ways. Both can be red or both can be black. There are 10 white balls. Out of 10, if you pick 2, that is enough. Or there are 6 black balls. Out of 6 also you can pick 2. That is 10 into 9, 90 plus 6 into 5, 30 by 16 into 15, 240. 120 by 240 which is equal to 1 by 2. Q1 less than Q2. ABC can altogether do a piece of work in 10 days, in which B takes 3 times as long as A and C together to do the work, and C takes twice as long as A and B together to do the work. In how many days B can alone do the work? Now, you are already given time ratio. B takes 4 times of 3 times of time taken by both A and C. So, time ratio between B, A and C is 3:1. Then efficiency ratio 1:3. Now, all working together in the sense A, B, C. All working together will do work with how many parts of efficiency? And how many days they are taking? 10 days. Working with only B, B is doing only one part efficiency and need how many days to complete the work? Answer? Over. B's efficiency one part, A and C efficiency together 3 parts. All working together efficiency 4 parts. With 4 parts, if they need 10 days, with one part they need 40 days. Clear? Yes. Now in the same question, just a minute, if your question is about only C, C alone take how many days to complete the work? We'll pick second condition. We'll pick second condition. C's efficiency, C takes twice as long as both A and B. Now, efficiency ratio of C, A and B is 1:2 because time ratio is 2:1. Correct? C's efficiency one part, AB efficiency 2 parts, all working together 3 parts, and they need 10 days. All working together can complete the work in 10 days. C working alone work with one part efficiency and need how many days? That is 30. Clear? Yes? Now in the same question, if you are asked about A alone, come on, equal parts. Right. One way is identifying number of days taken by B alone, C alone, and then getting A alone. That is a lengthy process, takes a lot of time. So better to go for B and A plus C. This is first comparison that you have efficiency. C, A plus B, second comparison. Time ratio is 3:1, first case. Efficiency 1:3. And second case, efficiency 1:2. All working together doing how many parts of work? 4 parts. And here 3 parts. They are not equal, right? But we have both the cases A plus B plus C. So we should try to take total number of parts for ABC should be same. As here we have 4 parts and here we have 3 parts. Multiply first one with 3, then you will get total 12 parts. Multiply second one with 4, then you will get total 12 parts. In that particular case, then it becomes multiply first one with 3, that is 3:9, and multiply second one with 4, that is 4:8. Total how many parts? ABC 12. ABC 12. Now, if you take this A, B, C. B is how many parts? 3 parts. C is how many parts? 4 parts. Total is how many parts? 12 parts. Out of 12 parts, we already have 7 parts here. Then A, 5 parts. Now use this. Now use this. Clear? Altogether work 12 parts and they need 10 days. Working A alone, work with 5 parts and need how many days? Right. Next. Shopkeeper allows a discount of 10% on the market price of an item but charges a sales tax of 7% on the discounted price if the customer pays 770.4 as the price including the sales tax. Then what is the market price? I will tell you this, wait. Now, let us say market price is 100%. How much discount is he giving? So if it is 100%, he will reduce the value by 10% and value becomes 90. And again out of 90% he is charging sales tax 7%. Don't calculate 7% exact value on 90%. Okay? If you calculate 7% on 90, including that sales tax, will that be equal to 100% or more than 100% or less than 100%? Less than 100%? Yes or no? So that will be somewhere around 97% or 96%, which is equal to 770 point something. You are asked to calculate market price, which is 100%. 100% should be definitely more than 770 point something. Look at your options, you are done. Answer should be more than 770. Yes, done. And this is one more thing. See, you know that you are getting 96% approximately, and we need to calculate 100%. If this value is 770 something, 100% should be more than 770 and should be, come on, should be a round figure. 100%, two zeros are there. 100% you have two zeros. 100% value should be always round figure. Take it as granted. 10,000, 5,000, 1250, 2,500, something like that. Okay? Or 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Or 700, 800, 900. Should be a round figure. Basically remember that. See, if 96% value is 770, can 100% be 900 or 1,000, 1,100 like that? No. Should be close to that and should be a round figure. Next. A milkman made a mixture of milk and water contains 40 liters of milk and 8 liters of water. Milk has a price of 63 per liter, while water is available for free of cost. What will be the price of 5 liters of resultant mixture? Now, so what is milk cost? 63 rupees per liter. How many liters of milk we have? That means total amount spent by us is 40 into 63, right? Now so far we have 40 liters of milk, yes, and then freely available water we are adding 8 such liters, got it? Total how much quantity we have? 48 liters. Now for getting ready 48 liters of milk and water, we spent 40 into 63, correct? Right. So if I want to calculate per liter cost, I need to divide this number with 48. Per liter price is this much. And I want to calculate cost of 5 liters into 5. 8, 5 times, 8, 6 times, 6, 10.5 times. 6, 10.5 times, 63. 5 into 5. Me paadi cheppesavandi. 5 into 5. 25 10 times. 2, 50. 25 halves. 12 and a half. Total 262 and a half. Last option. Over. See, you're asked to calculate volume. Volume should be which multiple? 11 multiple. Is here first option 11 multiple? Second? No. Third? No. Fourth? Yes. But fifth option is none of this. In place of none of this, if you have any other number which is not a multiple of 11, you can directly go for fourth option as final answer. But now you have to do it. Now, let's see. You have a rectangular sheet. Now that is bent into the form of like this, and shorter side of the rectangle is equal to height of the cylinder, correct? Now what is the largest side of the rectangle? Length we have. Now this is bent into the form of base value, right? What is this? Cylinder or circle? Circle. So length of the rectangle is bent into the form of circle. For circle, what is that we have to consider now? Perimeter. Yes. So that is 2 pi r, 2, 22 by 7 into r, which is equal to largest side of the rectangle, which is equal to 22. 22 gets cancelled. Then r is equal to 7 by 2. Come on. So radius is equal to 7 by 2, and you are asked to calculate volume. Pi r square h, pi 22 by 7, r square 7 by 2 into 7 by 2 into height 12. 4, 3 times, 7 gets cancelled. Verify last digit. 2 into 7, 14, ends with 4. 4 into 3, ends with 2. Answer should end with 2. 462 final answer. Fourth option final answer. Now at what time will the train reach city A from city B a distance of 540 kilometers. See, you know the distance from A to B and you are asked to calculate time. So what is that you need to know? Speed. If you know speed of the train, you will get your answer. Come on, first one. A 500 meters long train crosses a signal pole in 10 seconds. 500 meters long train crosses a pole. If a train crosses a pole, distance traveled in that case becomes length of the train, which is given, and you are also given time. So if you know distance and time, can you calculate speed? Will you get answer using one alone? Agreed. Next. Second one. The train crosses another train of equal length of 640 meters and running in opposite direction in 16 seconds. See, a train is trying to cross another train and whose length is 640, and you have one more condition says both the train lengths are equal. So if you know train length 1, can you also know train length 2? Do you know total distance traveled in second case? Correct? And how much time is it taking? 16. So you have total time, you know total distance. Can you calculate speed? Will you get answer using 2 alone? See, in second case, do you know train speed or relative speed? There are 2 trains. You know relative speed. Using relative speed, will you get answer? You will definitely get speed, but that is not the speed of the train. That is relative speed of both the trains which are moving opposite direction. So relative speed is S1 plus S2. Will you get answer using 2 alone? No. Be careful. There you are getting relative speed. How many children are there in the class? Children in the sense? Children in the sense? Boys and girls. Right. Boys and girls are in the ratio 7:3 respectively, meaning 7 parts boys, 3 parts girls. And the number of girls less than number of boys by 40. In terms of number of parts, girls are how many parts less than boys? 3 parts, 4 parts. Girls are 4 parts less than boys, which in terms of number, head count is equal to 40. So using that, can we calculate boys count and girls count and total count? Will you get answer using 1 alone? Yes. Number of girls in the class is 70. Is 2 alone sufficient? No way. 1 alone sufficient, but not 2 alone. Next. Difference between the 2 digits of a 2-digit number is 7. What is the number? Now, the digit at units place is bigger than the tens digit. Will you get answer using 1 alone? Digit at units place is bigger than digit at tens place. Will you get answer? You will have 18 combination, 29 also. In first case, difference of digits is how much? 7. Units digit is more than digit at tens place. And in second case also, second combination, difference of digit 7 and units digit is more than digit at tens place. How many different numbers are possible now? There should be only one possibility. Everyone should get unique answer, but there we are getting 2 options. So 1 alone is not sufficient. Next. The sum of digits is 11. Is 2 alone sufficient to get the answer? Is 2 alone sufficient? Yes or no? Using 1 and 2 both? Using 1 and 2 both? Yes. If you use 1 and 2, 18 cannot be the one. You should take only 29. Got it? Yes. Now, if I have 18 here, sum of digits is 18. Will you get answer using 2 alone? Yes. And this condition will not satisfy. What is a 2-digit number? This is what your question. You don't have that first primary condition is not there. You just need to identify what is the 2-digit number. Okay. Now, if your second condition says sum of digits is 18, using only 2, will you be able to calculate your 2-digit number? Sure. Yes. 99 is the only possibility that you will get. 99 is the only 2-digit number possible by adding sum of digits 18. Okay. Now be careful with this. If difference of digits is 9, you can calculate two-digit number. If sum of digits is equal to 18, you can calculate two-digit number. If difference of digits is 9, 90 is the only two-digit number possible. And sum of digits is 18, then 99 is the only two-digit number possible. Be careful with these two informations. Apart from these two numbers, if you have any other, you need to know both. Sometimes both are also not possible. I'll tell you, I'll explain it later. Even if you know sum of digits and difference of digits, you cannot calculate two-digit number every time. Not possible. I'll tell you conditions later. Next, anyway. In how many days 12 women can finish the work? 12 men can finish the work in 8 days. Is one alone sufficient? No. 12 women and 12 men. 12 men can finish the work in 25 by 3 days. Is 2 alone sufficient? Is 2 alone sufficient? Right. Statement 3. If 12 men work for 4 days and after that 12 women deployed to work for men, the rest of the work is finished in 5 days. Is 3 alone sufficient? By using combination, will you be able to get answer using 1 and 2 both? Yes? Obviously. If 12 men can complete the work in 8 days, you can calculate 12 men 1 day work. So you can replace that with 12 men work here. So that can we calculate 12 women work? Yes, we will get answer using 1 and 2 for sure. Now, next. Will you be able to get answer using 1 and 3? Here we have 12 men work. Along with 12 men, you already have 12 women. Will you get answer using 1 and 3? Yes. So you know that 1, 2 possible, 1, 3 possible. Now identify options. Can first option be your answer? Because 1 and 3 is missing. Correct? Is second option possible? 1 and 3 is missing. Is third option possible? No. Is fourth option possible? Is fourth option possible? If you can eliminate fifth option, then fourth is possible. Correct? Now what is fifth option? Any two. See, any two in the sense 1, 2, 1, 3 and then 2, 3. Out of these three combinations we verified 1, 2. We verified 1 and 3. So missing is 2 and 3. That will be also possible. Just verify it. Here we have 12 women, 12 men, and here also we have 12 men and 12 women. Will you be able to get answer or not? Yes. What was the price of house P last year? Last year's price. The ratio of the price of two houses PQ was 6:7 last year. Right. 1 year back, P and Q, 6:7. Is one alone sufficient? No way. Next. This year, the price of house P has increased by 25% and that of Q by 90,000. So P value increases by 25% and Q value increased by 90,000 from previous year. Correct? Is 2 alone sufficient to get the answer? No. Next. This year the ratio of the prices of P to Q is 8:9. Now, is 3 alone sufficient? No. Will you get answer using combination 1 and 2? 1 and 2 combination. 1 and 2 combination. No way. All are required to get the answer. 1 year back, the ratio was 6:7. So let's say 6 parts and then 7 parts. P value increased by 25% from last year to this year. So it becomes 125%. It becomes 125% of 6 parts. And the second value increased by 90,000. And now the ratio is equal to 8:9, which is equal to 8/9. How many variables are there? How many variables are there? Only one. P is the only variable. If you can get P value, can we calculate house P's value last year and Q's value last year? Will you be able to get answer? Yes. So which all informations are used here? All are used. Next, come on. You want me to discuss this? See, this is very simple. HR, marketing, others. HR is 60. Total is 440. Where HR is equal to, in terms of parts, 4 parts. So, 4 parts is equal to 60. Marketing is 5 parts. 5 parts in the sense 75. 4 15 times, 5 15 times. So, HR and marketing together we have 135 out of 440. Then others will be equal to 440 minus 135, which is equal to 305. Hope you got it. Sure. Right. Should I do it? Should I? Right. This one? Production and sales. This is also simple. How much is production here in 1997? 700, which is exactly in between 600 and 800. Look at there. So that value is 700. Now what is sale? 300. Out of total 1000, 700 is production. Then remaining 300 is sale. Now in production, ratio between A and B for 1997 is 8:4. 8:6, sorry, 8:6. 8:6 can be written as 4:3 also. 4:3 in the sense total how many parts? Total production was 700. Now we have 700 is equal to 7 parts. 1 part is equal to 100. Production of A, 4 parts, 400. Correct? Production of B, 3 parts, 300. And now, sales in 1997 divided into 8:7 ratio. Total how many parts? 15 parts. Total sale in 1997, 300. 15 parts is equal to 300. 1 part is equal to 20. 8 parts is equal to 160. 7 parts is equal to 140. Like that you need to segregate the data. Year wise, production wise, sale wise for both companies A and B. It may take some time for segregating the data, but these are all silly questions. Okay. You may be asked to calculate ratio or percentage increase or percentage decrease or average. That's it. Not more than that. Look at this. What is it you're asked to calculate? Ratio. Next, ratio. Next, average. Next, average. Next, percentage. I told you only 3. They may ask you to calculate ratio, percentage increase or percentage decrease or average. Very simple. But the problem is, need to segregate the data, that's it. For that you may be spending some time, but finally you will get answer. Okay na? Right. Come on. This I have to discuss, I want to discuss this. See, the table shows the discount percentage given by stores on different items. The market price of any article on all stores is same. Any article in all stores is same. Some values are missing and come on. Right. So we have store PQR. Okay. Articles A, B, C, D, E. Not in a particular order. Don't worry about this. What is this? 23%. That is 23. Okay. Right. Now, article E. That means Apple phone. Samsung phone. Nokia phone. That is article. See, your condition says the market price of any article on all stores is same. So what is this? What did we discuss? Apple. If you pick up Apple X phone, wherever you go, maybe Big C or LOT, or we have so many shops, right? Bajaj Electronics, so and so, so and so. Wherever you go, if you pick Apple X phone, the market price, you know what do you mean by market price? What is that? Price tag. Price tag written on box should be same. Agreed or not? But what will be different? Discount percentage offered by lot may be different from Big C, may be different from Bajaj Electronics, correct? So the market price of any particular item should be same in any different store, But what varies? Discount varies. Got it? Right, come on. Ratio of discounts on article D. Article D, this one. By store P and Q is 3:4. Discount percentage offered by P to Q is equal to 3/4. And you know Q is offering 16%. If 4 parts is equal to 16, 3 parts should be equal to, come on, 12%. Now you got discount offered by P for article D. Next, difference in selling price of D by P and R is 301. Don't have information about R, so forget about it, we'll discuss that later. If selling price of article D by store P is 172 more than that of Q, find the selling price of article D by R. Now, what is discount percentage offered by P? Discount percentage offered by Q? Difference 4%, right? Just a minute. If P gives 12% discount, then P sells the item at what percentage? 88%. If Q gives 16% discount, Q sells the item at 84%. So, if you take difference in left hand side or right hand side, both should be equal to 4%, 4% only. Agreed? So, you can say difference in selling prices for P and Q, or you can say difference in discount percentage offered by P and Q. Both will be 4%, 4%. Agreed or not? Right. And how much is the difference, they said? 172. So, 4% is equal to 172. Now, discount percentage offered by P is equal to what percent? 12%. And what is total item price? Item market price. Item market price 100%. Agreed. If 4% is equal to 172, 12% will be equal to exactly 3 times. 3 times of that number, come on. 3 times 17 threes, 51. 2 into 3, 6, 516. If 4% is equal to 172, 4 how many times? 4 times, 16. And then 3 times. 100% you have 2 zeros, so it will be 2 zeros. So item market price is 4,300. P is giving 516 discount, correct? Come on. So selling price of item P is equal to this value minus 516. Clear? That becomes 3,784. Got it? Come on. Now, but you are asked to calculate selling price of item R. Now look at this. Difference in selling price of item D, article D, by store P and R is 301. Their selling price difference is equal to, come on, 301. So selling price of R becomes, selling price of R becomes 2 possibilities, plus 301 or minus 301. This is a difference. Difference in the sense largest number minus smallest number. You never know which is more. Hope you got it. Yes? So you have to verify both. Just verify last digit. Verify last digit. If it is plus, your answer should end with 85. Do you have any option which is ending with 85? Do you have any option which is ending with 85? So it is not plus minus. Last 2 digits, 84 minus 01, 83. Do you have option ending with 83? That's final answer. Next. If the average selling price of article B by article B in all stores is 3478, find the market price of the article. Market price of the article, okay. Right. This is item B, correct? See, If market price is 100%, 100%, 100%, how many stores we have? First store is giving a what percent discount? Second one, third one, all together is giving 78% discount. Market price of item for one store is 100%, for 3 stores together 300%. All 3 together are giving 78% discount. Then selling price becomes 222%. Got it? This is total selling price of all stores together. You are given average selling price 3478. Then total will be equal to 3 into 3478. And we need to calculate market price, which is equal to 100%. That is equal to how much? 374 times, which is equal to 3478. 74% is equal to 3478. 100% is equal to how much? Approximately you can take this number as 3 parts and this is 4 parts. Or you can verify last digit also. As you have 2 zeros, you will get 2 zeros. How many options are ending with 2 zeros? Come on. All academy pade. All academy first option ledhu kada. First option is ending with 3 zeros, but we will get only 2 zeros. Yes or no? Right. Now 4 multiplied by some number is giving 8. Either 4 into 2 or 4 into 7. Yes or no? So your answer may end with 200 or 700. How many options are there? How many options are there? Only one. 4700 final answer. Got it? Next, 173. Difference between selling price of A by P and Q is 750. See, you already know that selling price difference and discount difference both will be same. We have just discussed it. Got it? Right. How much is that? 750. Find the selling price of same article by store R. Which article? Which article? Come on. Article A. And R is giving what percent discount? 25% discount. Then selling price becomes 75%. 75% of its market price. 75 is 3 multiple. Answer should be 3 multiple. Is your first option 3 multiple? Second option? Third option? Fourth option? Fifth option? Answer is either third or fourth. If there is only one 3 multiple, you are done. But now you have to calculate. Come on. You are given selling price difference is 750. Selling price difference or discount difference both will be same. How much is this? Come on. 23. So discount percentage offered by store P is 23 and by store Q 8. Difference 15%, which is equal to 750, and you need to calculate selling price of item A for store R. Store R is giving 25% discount, then selling price becomes 75%. Got it? How many times? 50 times. 100 times of that number is 1500, and right hand side you have half of that. 100 times of this number is 7500. Half of that can never be 3000, because you know that answer is either third option or fourth option. Fourth cannot be your answer. Without verification, you can go for 3750 final answer. Are you okay? Come on, next. Average selling price of article C by PQ is 3604 and by QR is 3404. Find the selling price of article C by R. Now, this is average for PQ. This is also average for QR. Who is common? Q is common. So, here we have 3604, but here we have 3404. In first case, average is more than the second case, and Q is same in both the cases, correct? So conclusion is P value is more than R value. Agreed? Right. Here This is average for how many numbers? Then sum will be equal to this number into 2. This is also average for how many numbers? Then sum will be equal to into 2. Now average in first case is how much more than average in second case? 200. Then P value will be how much more than R? 200 2 times. 200 2 times, that is 400. Yes or no? So P value is more than R value by 400. Now item C. P is giving what percent discount? 22%. R is giving what percent discount? 30%. Difference in then 8%. So can I say 8% is equal to 400? Yes. Difference in selling prices or difference in discounts, both will be same, right? So 8% is equal to 400, but you are asked to calculate selling price of R. If R is giving 30% discount, sells at 70%, 8 5 times and then a 0. 70 5 times 350 and then a 0. 3500 first option. Clear? See, basically to get 8% here, to get 8%, you are supposed to take, when P is giving 22% discount, P sells item at 78%. And R is giving 30% discount, R sells at 70%. Difference in selling prices is 8%. You don't have to convert it and take the difference, just observe the difference in discounts. Okay? Last question. Store P earned 20% profit by selling product E. If cost price of articles at all articles is same, at all stores should be same, not all articles, all stores. Find the ratio of profits by Q and R in selling E. Right. Now, for product E, store P is getting 20% profit. For product E, first of all, store E is giving how much discount? 20%. That means selling price becomes 80% of market price, and still there is a profit of 20%. Then which is equal to 120% of cost price? Next. And same, store Q is giving 25%, 25% discount. Store R is giving 18% discount. If store Q gives 75% discount, 25% discount, selling price becomes 75% of market price. This is for P and Q, and this is for R. R is giving 18% discount. If R gives 80% discount, selling price becomes 82% of market price. Now I want to calculate this forms what percent of cost price for both Q and R. For P, 80 becomes 120, increased by half. Whatever you are saying, that is right, but what am I saying is also right. You are saying increased by 40, but I am saying increased by half. Agreed? What is half of this number? 37 and half. If 75 increased by 37 and half, then it becomes 112.5%. Clear? If 82 increased by half, 82 plus 41, then it becomes 123%. If Q sells item at 112.5% of its cost price, how much profit will be there? 12.5. And if R sells item at 123%, how much profit will be there? 23. As you have decimal in numerator, let's multiply both numerator and denominator with 2. Then it becomes 25, 46. You asked about ratio? Which ratio? Which ratio? Profit ratio for store Q and R. Got it? Understood everybody? Sure? Right. So remaining questions are easy, but still we don't have time now. Okay, ఇంక వీటిలో ఏదైనా క్వశ్చన్స్ డౌట్స్ ఉంటే విడిగా అడగండి.